Capricorn, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of February 2022, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Capricorn, please remember that energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy, so take the energies as they resonate. All right, Capricorn, the main energy for your reading this month is the Page of Swords. You're taking small steps towards something, and you're also realizing something, but it's almost like it's coming in little downloads, little bits of information. It's not like all one day when you're like, oh my God, I finally get it. It's like throughout the month, you're going to get a download here and a download there, and then it's all going to add up to something a lot bigger. But we'll see when we clarify. In the recent past, you get the Judgment, the Sun, the Fool. Very, very powerful energies in the recent past. You're making a decision here to just focus on your happiness. You're like, all the bullshit, all the drama, all the pain from whatever happened, wiping that slate clean, like a blackboard, just completely wiping it. The only thing I'm focusing on is my happiness. And this is some intense energy, and I love it. In the current situation, you get the Star, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles to me as a reader. I don't assign gender to my cards. Lots of healing. Both the Star and the Hermit are all about healing energy. So there's a lot of healing, very deep, very like multi-level healing going on for you in the current situation. In the near future, you get the Strength, the Eight of Wands, the Magician. You're manifesting one of two things. Either the courage to open up to someone, or you're manifesting somebody opening up to you. I feel like it's the first one. I feel like you're manifesting the courage to open up to somebody here, to finally say what you really want to say. But we'll see when we clarify. First, I'm going to start off by clarifying this Page of Swords, which is the main energy for your reading this month. All right. Okay. All right. We're not playing games. You're coming out hot out the gate. Page of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Four of Wands. Hello, intense, passionate, loving, strong bond. This feels like one of those marriages, but not just a marriage in this lifetime, a marriage in multiple lifetimes. It's almost like you're coming to the realization like, okay, yeah, this is what this is. I get it now. I understand what this connection is. You may have thought it was something else. You may have thought it was, fun and games. Whatever you thought, it ain't that. You're coming to the understanding just how deep, intense, and powerful this connection that you're in is. Wow. Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to clarify this Judgment for you in the recent past. Judgment is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. It's almost like you're realizing that you want to have a brand new passionate beginning with someone. Now, what you're doing about it is absolutely nothing. You're doing nothing about it because I feel like your desire to make things happen is so minimal. It's not minimal, that's not the right word. It's almost like you're showing me like, okay, I realize that I want this back, or I realize that I want to have a brand new beginning, and it's coming from a very passionate place. I really feel driven to do this. And because you're moving so slowly, because it's like you're an earth sign and you're taking your sweet time, you almost feel like nothing's happening. You almost feel like the energies might as well be stuck. But I also don't see you trying to rush yourself here, it's an interesting combo, because on the one hand, you're like, well, nothing's moving, nothing's happening. But on the other hand, you're like, yeah, tortoise wins the race. Okay. Let's take a look at the Sun for you in the recent past. See what all this happiness is about. Sun is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. There's a progression here. I feel like you've progressed from the energy of being single, being independent, doing everything on your own, to seeing someone or something that provides you that stability that you desire as an earth sign, that long term, that grounded energy, and it's making you feel really good. Like, you get the Sun and the Six of Wands. Whatever happened in the recent past that took you from, I'm single, I'm independent, I'm doing this all myself, to, hey, maybe I can see this going for, the long term, made you feel really good and made you feel really happy. Let's take a look at this Fool for you in the recent past. The Fool is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Star, and the Eight of Swords, and you get the Star again immediately after this in the current situation. Capricorn, you're a little bit confused here, honey. And you're confused because on the one hand, you want to wipe the slate clean. You're like, I don't want to even remember my past, what desires. I'm a brand new person. Let's just wipe the slate completely clean. I want to be a blank slate, no history, no memories, no pain, nothing from the past. That's some days. And then on the other days, you're like, but I have this desire inside me. I have something that my soul is yearning for. And that's taking you all up in your head. This back and forth between, I want to be free. I want a clean slate. I don't want anything. But my soul is still holding on to something. There's still something that I really, really desire. That's giving you a little bit of like overthinking here, where you're like, well, which one is it? Do I want the past? Do I want the present? Do I want the future? Do I want a clean slate? Do I want this, whatever this desire is? I don't know what this desire is, but I'm going to clarify the Star on the current situation, and maybe we'll see what it is that you were really, really wanting in the recent past that got you kind of like stressed out. Like you felt a little bit like, oh man, overthinking. Let's see what the Star is all about for you. The Star is clarified by the Strength, which you get again in the same row in the near future, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Fine, don't tell me what your desire is, all right? Don't tell me. All you're showing me here is I have this intense desire. I had this desire in the past. On the one hand, I'm still holding on to it. On the other hand, I'm sick and tired of holding on to it. I just want to wipe the slate clean. And in the current situation, when I clarified the Star, you're showing me it's hard. It's hard for me to not be guarded. It's hard for me to not be defensive. It's hard for me to, really allow myself to believe that this desire that I have is actually going to come to fruition. I'm not letting go of it, right? I still want this. But it's difficult for me to believe that it's actually going to come to fruition. And that's kind of bumming you out a little bit in the current situation. Let's take a look at this Hermit, though, for you in the current situation. Hermit is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Death. I feel like there was an ending here. Something here ended for you at some point, Capricorn, and it got you really confused. And I feel like that's what your desire is all about. You may possibly want this very intense, passionate connection. You may possibly want it back. But the fact that you still want this is kind of messing with your head a little bit. And that's why you're showing me here in the current situation, whatever ended, whatever separation I went through, got me really, really confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should let go of it. I don't know if I should hold on to it. I don't know if it's coming back. I don't know if I want it back. There's a lot of confusion tied up to this ending and this breakup and this separation, which I feel like happened in the past, or it happened very recently in the current situation. But it's fresh. It's definitely fresh. Let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles for you in the current situation. Wow. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You and this person, divine pair. Very stable, very grounded. Match made in heaven type of energy. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. You feel that you and this person are a divine pair. Like, look at this. Look at these energies. This is intense. This isn't, you ain't playing around with feelings here. But I feel like it doesn't make sense for you to do anything. So what you're showing me here, it's like, yeah, I know what this is. I get what this is. I understand the intensity of this connection, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to sit here on my throne. If they want something, they can come to me, because it doesn't make sense for me to make a move. If I were to act off of emotions based on how I feel, yeah, I'd be jumping into this person's arms yesterday. But I don't want to act based on feelings. I want to do what makes sense. I want to take emotions out of the equation, and I only want to approach this from a logical perspective. And that's why I don't feel like you're doing anything in the current situation. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to clarify the Strength for you in the near future. Oh my God, why are your cards just not shuffling? The The Strength is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups. It's hard for you. What your mind is telling you to do, what makes sense for you to do, is emotionally detached. I feel like that's the easy thing, where you're like, okay, I could just walk away. Forget it. I'm just going to walk away. The hard part is actually listening to your feelings and accepting the fact that you want a brand new beginning in love with this person, that you still carry feelings for this person, and that you still want to do something about it. You're showing me like it's very easy for me to walk away and emotionally detach. The hard part is actually staying open and listening to my heart. And again, don't forget that the main energy for your reading is you slowly realizing just how intense and deep this connection runs. So I feel like in the near future, you're coming to that understanding. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands for you in the near future. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Justice, the King of Swords, and the Three of Swords. I really feel like you're in a position in the near future where you want to communicate to the person that you're thinking about, that you're energetically involved with, just how unfair, just how painful, just how, like, the energy that I'm getting is like, not cool, dude. How not fair the whole breakup was, the whole separation was, how much it hurt you, how much you felt like this person was just cold and didn't care and didn't feel anything. You're showing me here, like, I want to open up, I want to express all these things. Like, it wasn't fair how things happened. It wasn't fair what they did. It wasn't fair that they hurt me so much. Thank you, Spirit. I got the Ace of Swords, which is like, yeah, you're clear on this. This is the message. Like, it wasn't fair how much they hurt you and how cold they appeared throughout all of this. Let's take a look at the Magician for you in the near future. The Magician is clarified by the Judgment, which you got opening up your reading, tied up to you wanting to, like, rekindle this connection back. So the Magician is clarified by the Judgment, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords. You're manifesting feeling alive, feeling vibrant, feeling like you have the passion that you know burns within you. Because you're a very lively sign, Capricorn. Like, you've got fire, you've got love, you've got intensity. And I feel like you're asking the universe, like, universe, please bring that back. But here's the thing. You're showing me that you're also very, very closed off when it comes to this whole thing. And so you can ask the universe to bring back a feeling as much as you want. If you're not open to feeling that feeling and really allowing it in, manifesting is going to have a hard time coming through. And I want to be honest, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is your person's energy. If you choose to communicate this in the near future, which I feel like you really want to, I feel like this person who may feel like everything's good, you know, like they're out, they're dating, everything's great, they're you know, spreading their love around, they're going to have a hard time maintaining that energy after you express how you actually feel. Because I feel like they don't really know how much they hurt you and how much you went through with this whole thing. But man, this is an intense connection. It really is. Like, look at that. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Capricorn. Yep. This reconciliation's happening. You get the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups. The love that you feel, they feel too. What you want to do about getting back together, they want to do it as well. Y'all both are, you have this desire to make something happen, to do something. This reconciliation energetically is available to you. But I feel like in the near future, in order for this brand new beginning in love to happen, you need to get this off your chest. You need to say what you want to say and really express yourself. Let's take a look at, let's close off your reading for this month with an oracle card from the universe. Interesting. A time to give rather than take. I think it's time for you to give this person a piece of your mind, Capricorn. Instead of taking all their energy and taking in all what they have to say, I don't feel like you fully opened up and expressed how you feel, what you're thinking, everything that you went through. Like, yeah, you realize that this connection is intense. You realize that it's loving and passionate, but there's also other stuff going on here for you. And I feel like you haven't really expressed that to yourself or to this person. So Capricorn, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Capricorn.